Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on September 29th, 2020. Walmart wants to invest billions in Mint app. Walmart Inc. is in talks with the Tata Group for a potential investment of up to $25 billion in a new super app by the Indian conglomerate Mint. According to ongoing discussions between the two companies, the super app could be launched as a joint venture between Tata and Walmart, leveraging the synergy between Tata's e-commerce business and Flipkart, Walmart's e-commerce arm. The super app, slated to launch in December or January in India, will bring Tata's consumer business into a single channel offering a wide range of retail products. It includes the watch and jewelry brand Tata and the Trent fashion chain. Tata Consultancy Services, Tata Motors, and Tata Steel rose more than 1% each, with TCS topping the Nifty 50. If the Walmart deal goes through, it will exceed its investment in Flipkart, for which the American company paid $16 billion for a 66% stake. Japanese entity considering reclaiming Docomo. Japan-based Nippon Telegraph and Telephone Corp is considering gaining control on its wireless business for up to 4 trillion yen, $38 billion, which could trigger a period of lower mobile prices. NTT will discuss the remaining 34% of entity Docomo Inc., which it does not own, on the board of directors on Tuesday. Buyout talks have kicked off as new Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga is urging wireless operators to cut prices, and the government hopes these savings will spur consumer spending in other sectors of the economy. The government hopes that this government savings will stimulate consumer spending in other sectors of the economy. The former state monopolist still considers 34% to be its main shareholder. Entity shares fell 5.8% in Tokyo, while entity Docomo was expected to rise 16% by the end of the day. Cleveland-Cliffs to absorb ArcelorMittal USA. Cleveland-Cliffs Inc., the largest iron ore pellet producer in the United States, has agreed to buy the assets of the world's largest steelmaker, ArcelorMittal USA, in the United States for approximately $1.4 billion in cash and stock. The deal, which the two companies announced on Monday, will make Cleveland-Cliffs the largest flat steel producer in North America, and for ArcelorMittal, give it up to a quarter of its stake in the Cleveland-Cliffs business and provide shareholders with share buyback compensation. ArcelorMittal added 8.3% in early trading. The deal will include $2 billion in liabilities, including those related to pensions, bringing the total deal value to $3.4 billion. ArcelorMittal said it has now reached its goal of selling $2 billion in assets to reduce its debt, leading to a $500 million buyback. European stocks restored, banks recover. European equities partially recovered from significant losses last week on Monday, boosted by upbeat industrial earnings data from China and the rise of German lender Commerzbank after the appointment of a new CEO. Commerzbank shares rose 4.3% after it appointed rival Deutsche Bank top manager Manfred Knof to head the bank, which was in turmoil following the sudden resignation of its CEO in early July. HSBC Holdings rose 10.1% after the Chinese insurance group Ping An, the UK lender's largest shareholder, increased its stake. Banks were up 3.6%, bouncing off record loss hit last week. The pan-European stock 600 index rose 1.4% to 07.11 GMT after falling 3.6% last week. Investors fear a second wave of the coronavirus outbreak in Europe will halt economic recovery. The British government is contemplating tightening restrictions, possibly prohibiting closer communication between households.